Well, we got another day with lots of sun today, but some isolated storms could pop up later this afternoon and evening. Same kind of thing tomorrow, but the big question is storms on the 4th of July, trying to time those out and cooler, drier air behind it. So pretty nice day today, again, for the second day of July. Yesterday we topped out at 86, the above average for the 1st of July. We're going to see temperatures probably similar or even a degree or two warmer. Some ongoing clouds and some showers across northern Minnesota. We talked about this yesterday. A disturbance kind of clipping us to the north, also to the southwest. Temperatures well into the 80s pretty much across the state today. But dew points also increasing a bit. Yesterday they were mostly in the upper 50s. Today low to mid 60s for dew points, and then closer to 70-degree dew points tomorrow. Into the 70s probably Friday, Saturday. So that means humid air, and combined with temperatures, it'll be closer to 90. We're going to be talking heat indices here Friday. So a hot, steamy 4th of July, but also that chance of storms. And behind that cool front, dew points will drop. Sunday, Monday, we'll see dew points in the more comfortable 50s. So most of the showers to the north kind of fizzle out, but we are going to see, again, these isolated storms pop up. Don't pay attention to the specific location. They could really happen anywhere. Just showing you one particular model because of the very isolated, spotty nature. But where they do develop, marginal risk, level 1 out of 5, that somewhere central and southern Minnesota, western Wisconsin, 1 or 2 storms could produce some large hail. So very small, severe risk, but it is there potentially. Tomorrow, upper 80s for highs for all but really the north shore of Lake Superior. So it's going to get pretty warm, even closer to 90 in southwestern Minnesota. And then I think much of the state could be near 90 on Friday, all the way up to the international border, in fact. And when you factor in that humidity, it will feel like it's well into the 90s. So even if we are just shy of 90 degrees, it will feel like the mid 90s Friday afternoon. So pretty steamy conditions. But then, of course, the big question is what happens with the storms that we are looking at for the weekend. Also a marginal risk late Friday of severe weather. Pretty low though, just 1 out of 5. And the reason for that is because the dynamics you need to organize storms to make them severe versus a garden variety, that's going to be off to the west. It looks like the biggest and best shear with this complex is going to be behind the cool front, and you generally want that at or ahead of the front in order to organize those storms in the warm, humid sector. So frontal boundary, at least on the European model, is kind of cutting into northwestern Minnesota by late Friday. But again, that shear is behind the front. So that's why we may just see regular thunderstorms producing potentially some heavy rainfall. Potentially some thunder early in the morning Friday ahead of that front, skirting northern Minnesota. And then late in the afternoon, storms will develop ahead of the front in northwestern Minnesota and then kind of track east-southeast slowly in a broken line. This front is going to move really slow. So that means a lingering shower and thunderstorm chance probably on Saturday. But the models differ on the timing. European model's faster. This is 9 p.m. Friday, coming through just before or during fireworks time, but other models are slower and produce the rainfall after that period. So still a question mark on the specific timing. There's the heat blasting in, and behind it cooler, drier, more comfortable air for Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, and that'll generally settle down the atmosphere too, giving us some dry days. So still a little question mark on the timing, but it is going to be late in the day Friday regardless for most of us, except for northwestern Minnesota. So hot, sunny, steamy during the day Friday. Same thing tomorrow as well. But then late afternoon, those storms develop in northwestern Minnesota. And then at some point, late evening or overnight, we'll see those storms roll through the rest of the area Friday night. But then Saturday, some peaks of sun, still warm and muggy. And that lingering, slow-moving front will probably spawn more storms in the late afternoon, evening hours, finally clearing us Saturday night. So that means dropping 2 points Sunday, pretty comfortable, 81. May not even hit 80 on Monday, in fact. And then the next chance of thunder, that moves in here probably Tuesday.